Everybody, my name is DilpreetChahalOral, and this is my second oral presentation. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to improve your posture. Okay, I chose this topic because in the past year or two I've had some injuries which has all come back to relate to my poor posture. So bad posture will cause strain on your muscles, strain on your bones, it'll cause muscle imbalances, and it's going to be messing up your spine pretty good. So we want to fix that, okay? I'll show you guys good posture positioning, or also called the neutral spine position. We want everything, our hips in line with our shoulders and our neck. So core tight, glute tight, shoulders up, back, and pinch together, chin tucked in. Again, ears will be aligned with your shoulder, just line with your hip and your knees. So you want to imagine you're being held up by a string, you're using all your height and extending. So it's like, imagine a robot. A robot, you wouldn't want it, functioning poorly. You want it doing everything to its full potential. It's just like our bodies, okay? We don't want to be cramped up in here in this position like on our computers. We're not using all our muscles. We want to get those muscles working, so we want to be uptight. We're going to use all our height. Okay, so the main three areas I'm going to cover in this video will be proper head positioning, proper shoulder positioning, and proper hip positioning. First of all, head positioning. People have their heads out front. They'll be walking with their head leading. We don't want that. We want our heads, our chin tucked back and aligned with our breastplate. Injuries can be caused because of forward head position. It's putting tremendous strain on your neck, which can cause pain all throughout the body because of the nerves there. So again, we want to keep the chin tucked in. And for that, just be conscious throughout the day. You're sitting on the computer, you're driving, anything. Just remember, keep your chin tucked in. Okay. So again, you're sitting in your car. You don't want to be leaning forward. Use your headrest. Okay. Sit back. Keep your chin tucked. And just keep it there. Just be conscious of it throughout the day. Try to keep it back as much as you can. You'll feel your muscles firing. The second thing I want to go over is proper shoulder positioning. A lot of people, again, working on computers, shoulders are too far forward. And when they go to do activities, they're going to injure themselves because they're turning, they're rotating from that position where, they should be back and rotating from here. So the proper shoulder position, again, is, I'll show you from this view first, up, back, down. So we want to keep them away from our ears now, and then pinch together like there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Just from the side, you want them up, back, and then tight. And chin tucked in, everything in line. You want to imagine there's a pencil in between. Some exercises to help you guys out with this. First, you want to expand our chest, because our chest muscles are tight in here. Palm on a wall, put one leg forward, and just fall into that leg, and you should feel a stretch down your chest. Hold that for 30 seconds each side. It'll feel a lot more open. Next thing we want to do is do 10 of these for 10 seconds. The exercise I'm about to show you. So we want to pull our shoulders back, down. Again, imagine that you're holding a pencil. And from here, you want to, still holding that pencil in between, or pretend to hold that pencil, we want to expand. you want to open. Hold that for 10 seconds. You're going to feel muscles down your back, muscles here which people aren't using enough, firing. They're going to be firing. The next thing you want to do is self-massaging. Okay, this energetic ball cost me like $3 at Sport Check. This is just a regular lacrosse ball. You can use a tennis ball. What you want to do is the muscle area right where we're working, which is tight, you want to roll it out with this ball. Okay, so you don't want to put it on the bone. So pick the area, kind of sit down into the wall. You can do this on the ground also, which I think works easier, but I've got to use the wall right now. You want to just roll that area until you feel a tight spot, and just sit back into the wall for 10 seconds. And once that's good, roll a bit more. Again, tight spot. Sit back and hold for 10 seconds. Do that on both sides, and your muscles will be feeling a lot better. So I've covered head positioning and shoulder positioning. The last thing I want to cover is hip positioning. Your hips, you want flat. People have them too far backwards. You're going to cause back injuries. Too far tilted this way. Neck injuries, back injuries. You want to imagine your hips as a bucket. If we're tilting this way, water is going to be falling out the front. Tilting that way, water falling out the back. We want to keep the bucket flat, keeping everything in line. So to help you guys with hip positioning, I want you guys to do a hip hinge. Okay, so a hip hinge, you're bending, it'll teach you to bend at your hips and not your back, so you're not bending like this. So again, shoulders tight, chin tight, you want to keep your core tight, glutes tight. You're going to try to keep this positioning here, so your core, don't want to move it. Your body follows your hips. Okay, so from here, I'm going to let my hips fall. And my upper body just follows. And then you can tighten your bum, tighten the glutes. Imagine you're pulling up with your neck. And the hips are back, the bucket is back aligned. You want to do that 10 times, hold at the bottom for about 5 seconds. And once you can do that, hold for a bit longer at the bottom. And you want to start doing more sets. Okay. So in this video I covered proper hip positioning, which is chin tucked in, proper shoulder positioning, shoulders back and down and tight. Proper hip positioning, so keep your glutes and your core tight. You want to imagine you're being held up by a string, right? Don't expect your posture to be fixed like right away. It's going to take time because your muscles have spent a lot of time in a bad position. Okay, it's going to take a while. You'll start feeling a lot better pretty quick, but it's going to take a while to notice a lot of change. Okay, so just work with it. Keep doing some of those exercises, and I hope it helps.